Hello, I want to share a positive story today. Well, it depends on what fence you're sitting on, whether it is positive for you or whether it is positive for somebody else. The reason why I say it is a positive news and a positive story is because a teacher halved her weight after her husband left her. Right, she went through depression, she lost her confidence, and the old saying, in sickness and in health. Many people, when they're married to a sexy backside, when they're married to a lovely firm breast, in sickness and in health, they don't really mean it. It's their dick, doing the, going through the ritual. You're putting a you're putting a ring on the vagina, you're putting a ring on the breast. You're not putting a ring inside their minds or on their brain, or on their heart. You're putting the ring on her vagina and her breast. So as long as she's got a nice firm backside and she's lovely and trimmed, then the marriage is okay. But as soon as sickness comes in, as soon as she starts to put a bit of weight on, then suddenly love flies out the window. As Barbara Cartland once says, in circumstances of trial and tribulation, love flies out the window. And unfortunately, in today's modern world, nobody wants to work at anything. We live in a world of microwave and digital, and everything is now the press of a button. Everything is instantaneous. We are told we can get this most perfect individual, the most perfect ass, or the biggest dick, the sweetest vagina, the tightest breast. And as a result, we become very visual and less spiritual. We become very visual and less spiritual. And in this crazy chaos, we don't really know what love is. We only know what sex and lust is. Hence why the divorce rate is so high. There's no love out there. People just pretend. There's no love out there. You start to put the weight on and see if your partner stays with you. They stay with you as long as you're lovely and trimmed. Ow! Notice I've lost weight. I've been working out. Oh yeah, if you look at my other videos, you will notice my face was fat. Oh my God, I was bullied. I was bullied even though I was in hospital 3 times in 1 year. 3 times, and that's how I put the weight on. But these black thugs, they came on here and bullied me for having morals. They came in here and bullied me. And that motivated me to lose weight. This woman, her husband walked out on her. She was depressed in bed. And she decided, I've got to snap out of it. Oh, if you look at her, you see, oh, she's beautiful, but she deserves it. Once upon a time, there was a chicken. There was a pig, a cat, and a dog. And the chicken said to the animals, who will help me turn this wheat into flour? The cat, the dog, and the pig says, clear off, I'm not helping you, clear off. And the hen says, I will turn the wheat into flour myself. She asked who will help to make this flour into bread. The same 3 animals told her to piss off. And the poor chicken had to make the flour turn into bread and put it into the oven. The animals didn't give a shit about this chicken. Suddenly, the bread was cooked, the bread was baked. Beautiful, smell lovely. I can smell it right now. Tell you the story, but I'm on a diet. Oh, I'm going to fight Satan. I'm going to fight the good fight. I'm on a diet. Oh, don't think about bread. Don't think about bread. Okay, I'm okay now. The bread was made. It smelled lovely. And the chicken says, who will help me eat this bread? Said the pig, I will. Woof, woof, said the dog, I'll help you eat it. Meow, 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 I'll help you eat it. And the hen says, clear off, Ye that work iniquity, I never knew you. Depart from me, you sinners. I'll eat it all by myself. When we're going through pain in life, nobody wants to know. When we're suffering in life, nobody wants to know. But as soon as the good times come, as soon as God blesses us, suddenly everybody wants to know us. But when we're down and depressed, nobody wants to know. When we're suffering, nobody wants to know. When you're feeling depressed and down and disheartened, sad, in despair, nobody wants to know. You won't find no friends around. Lady Diana, when she was alive, she went to all these parties. Everybody says they were her friend. You know, thousands of people were her friend. Lady Diana, when she died alone with only one friend around. All her friends forsook her and fled. All her friends, like Jesus' disciples, forsook him and fled. Left Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane on his own. Jesus' friends forsook him. Judas, Lady Diana's friend, didn't want to carry her cross. Lady Diana's friend didn't want to counsel her or listen to her while she was going through depression. It was only Sarah Ferguson who went through pain of her own, trials and tribulation, that stuck by her. When you're going through hell, nobody wants to know. When you're suffering, they won't hang around. But as soon as God bless you, as soon as he makes a way for you and you start to lose weight, you start to get healthy and things are working out for you, suddenly everybody wants to know you. You eat the bread alone. Eat the unleavened bread alone. Experience your own success. They say revenge is sweet, and that woman, oh, you want to see her shape? Woo, I wish I had her number. You know, no man would have touched her when she was overweight. No man would have even opened the door for her. They probably talked down to her. But because you know why? People judge you on the outside. They don't judge you on the inside. And that's why the world is in chaos and crazy. We don't judge people for what they are on the inside. She lost weight, and I hope she gets a decent guy who goes for her, not because she's now got a nice body. Because if she puts it back on again, is he going to hang around? Is he going to stay around? And whether we like it or not, it tend to be men who walk out on women when they lose weight. You see all these beautiful blonde girls and all that in the suntan and tan themselves and put makeup on. They know full well if they put their weight on, their boyfriends or their husband's gone. Don't let women fool you. They let them fool you. These women know, put on weight and your boyfriend's gone. Love don't exist. It's a load of lies.